Hello, Peter. What's happening? We have sort of a problem here. Yeah, you apparently didn't put one of the new cover sheets on your TPS reports. Did you see the memo about this?
Oh,
Welcome back to your favorite sensual sexual audio podcast.
in a
W,
world. In a
W,
world.
W. What's wrong, Wagey?
In a world where man meets job and job meets man. Meet the producers who gave you, hey Chud, where's my jape? Bring you What's Wrong, Wagey. The 40-hour premiere starts now.
Well, this is the third episode. Congratulations if you've made it this far. You must be getting into the discography. I'm sure by the time you actually find this, we'll have over 100 episodes. So that's good.
Easily. Yeah, I know, right?
So
People will
really,
be like looking back at this like at 2035, being like, oh, 1,000 episodes just for me. I'll start listening now.
yeah, and it's just going to be the truly like the lowest hanging fruit of the discography, but we just got to grind through it. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for
Welcome,
lending
everyone.
your ears to our noble cause.
Yeah, we're an educational podcast trying to reform the world governments, and thank you so much for being on lesson 3.
Yeah, exactly. Lesson 3 in how to overthrow the entire world government.
Guys, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. If you guys want to stay updated with us, please hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button on whatever you're listening to. If you want to follow us on TikTok, please do. It's under Wagey Network, because we are an army of wages after all. But yeah, let's get right
I
into it,
believe
I
we
guess.
also have YouTube Sharts.
Oh yeah, YouTube shits. Yeah.
Yeah. So check those out on the internet as well, kids.
Oh man, I
I'm
wish
gonna
I
go
could
boomer
ask.
this whole episode, dude.
Oh yeah, like one.
I'm just gonna pretend to be like my dad this whole episode and just complain about random shit
Just
that I
be
have no control over.
yes.
Yes,
What's
the fucking Russians. Ah, they won't stop. Yeah, Dad, I know, crazy. But if
my
they just would stop.
my dad said something like that. He said something when I think it was like a month into the war. The war that's not happening right now, anyways. But he
You mean the
said
Cold War we're going through, brother?
Yeah, exactly. He said something like, if I was lined up in the army, I would kill Putin myself. I'm like, okay, yeah,
Yeah, Dad, you're
brother.
sick. Dude, yeah, you're the fucking man, dude. You would definitely do that.
Oh man. By the way, what are you japing there? Is it also the same one as mine?
I think I'm turning Japanese, brother.
Uh, I think I'm
Yeah,
turning
man.
J pennies. I think I'm turning J pennies. Nice.
What
Elf
flavor
bars,
are you
man.
packing right now?
I've got a sour apple. How about yourself?
I got a nice strawberry kiwi vibe going on here. I thought we had the same one for the second,
And I got too
but
excited there, actually.
it's like us with Tamagotchis, dude. It used to be Tamagotchis on the playground, and you would like get them to like shit on each other and give them food to your friends and like steal them, hold them hostage from your friends. We used to have like a black market Tamagotchi thing going on when I was in grade school, but that's not the point. We're now like Tamagotchis as adults with little vapes. We compare them for the colors, like the
Yeah, I
different
know.
flavors. It's just
Yeah.
as exciting.
Kids in first grade are just like, yo, I want to share my electric tobacco right now on the playground.
Let's connect over some bold mint.
Being a teacher right now, that would be awesome, because if you ever catch like a student like just japing on the in the playground, you can just take it away. And you know how much you can jape after school, just in your own classroom, taking kids' japes and just going at it. That's
If I
free
was a
japeaholics.
substitute teacher and I had the like ability to swing the hammer like that and like steal kids' vapes and confiscate them, I'd find the kid with like the nicest vape and then confiscate it so I can like sit in the teacher's lounge and just hit the vape, hit some cool blue raspberry or something out of like a vape that's like the size of my fist.
Hey, did you hear Adam brought heroin and I took it from him? You want to try it in the washroom? Hell yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like networking events in like 10 years with like the age of people right now, it's just gonna be like, hey man, do you want to go like hit the jewel out back and like talk the real talk? Like all the corporate talk can happen in the networking event, but then like the real shit goes down like when the bathroom jewel sessions with like you and some manager just like hitting some jewels in the bathroom, actually networking.
Oh, the mango vape, eh? That's a good one. You know what? We're gonna talk on Monday. Maybe in my office at 3. Gonna have a promotion or
You
something.
know, in regional office, we smoke tobacco flavored Juul, but if you're willing to make the change, we might have a spot open for you.
Every time like there's a networking event, like they always have to have like a required like patio at all times. No one is inside. Everyone just goes outside just to jape.
We're gonna bring smoking rooms in hotels back in style.
See, I
Modern
like that
necessity.
we have to keep calling it japing because then that way like Spotify or any sort of platform won't like demonetize us
Yeah, I would
for
never say
saying
the
the
V
bad word,
word.
the V
Yeah,
word.
and there's many V words you can't say on our podcast, and japing in its true verbiage is not one of them. Let me just say, we'll get a couple CDC warnings on our little podcast here that say beep is bad for your lungs.
Oh yeah, just like the COVID disclaimers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, cut this part out. Cut this part out. Editor, our editor who shall remain nameless
Yeah, we have a
because we
large
don't have
army of
one.
yeah, we have a bunch of editors actually. We have 20 of them. They each take turns every 5 minutes to edit this out.
Exactly. They're on swearing duty. And
Yeah,
we
yeah.
actually don't have enough money to pay them, so we work on a swear jar model where we every cuss word that gets edited out, we give them 25 cents.
You know, yeah, I like how they're pretty affordable too. I like our editors Vikram, Pajit, GuX. You know, they're good people. We've never seen them before,
Oh
but
man,
you know,
no,
we
no.
pay them well. And
Fiverr.com's finest. Let me tell you.
I was on I was on
Fiverr.com's finest.
I was on Fiverr because I'm trying to look into like possibly building out like a podcast website just for us, right? And you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. It's like the shittiest spelling on Fiverr, and it's like I will do exquisite website and website spelled with a V instead of a W.
Oh,
Website
absolutely.
level 3
Website.
seller. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah,
I
let's
make
go with
website for you.
it.
Custom website. www dot. Yeah, man. Fiverr's wild. Like people sell anything on there. The only thing you probably can't get on Fiverr is sex.
That's coming soon, I heard. And more
And let me
people
just
are
tell you,
going.
if Fiverr did let me solicit my services sexually, I would sign up. Imagine,
Dude,
dude. Just imagine my Fiverr profile. Hand job, 475 plus service fee,
I
100% satisfaction.
level 1 seller. I will hand job. I will hand job. That's it.
Verified platinum seller. Imagine you're renowned for giving hand jobs for $5, virtual hand jobs on Fiverr, or you do house calls, like you'll actually just pull up.
In call, out call. You fly to me.
Ridiculous.
And so let's get right into the news. It's so funny how we released like the last episode, what was it, Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning we got hit with the Kanye hurricane.
Oh wow, yeah, you went
Man,
nuclear.
that was too funny. Like, I mean, not even funny. I think that was like the first time I was ever shocked at a celebrity saying anything. I was like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
I
was
would
I was like
agree.
completely speechless, right?
Yeah, like what do you even, dude? You're making Alex Jones look normal. That's a hard thing to do.
And it's funny.
Like,
It's funny. The moment after that interview, I went on a walk to Williamsburg.
oh, look at that. How fitting. Life just has a way of making magic moments happen.
Pay my pay my respects. I'm sorry to hear what happened to your people. I heard what Kanye said. They're like, who is that? What's Kanye?
Who's Kanye? It's actually Ye, dude. Let's not, dead name the guy.
Yeah, yeah, of course,
I
right.
don't
He
want him
made
coming after me.
graduation.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, and then he slipped and fell one winter on some ice, and he was never the same after that because I don't know what the hell happened to that guy.
Bruh.
He
No,
must he must have just hit the bong too hard. That's my theory on Kanye. Maybe he actually like thought he was smoking a bowl of weed and someone put like a little bit of like DMT on it or something, and this guy just lost his shit.
I just feel
That's my
like
hypothesis.
his only advisors are just people from 4chan, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know where he's getting his info from. His PR team, man. Imagine being Kanye's PR guy. What a
Oh
fucking
man.
job, dude. Literally just be meltdown after meltdown 24/7. I don't think he'd be able to get any sleep.
No, he would just dox you because like he would just like post like the messages on
Oh,
Instagram or
absolutely.
whatever, right?
Yeah, you can't even like imagine just like not being able to talk to the person that employs you because they'll just blackmail you with everything you say. Jeez. Yeah,
It
that's
just makes
brutal.
you wonder what's next, right? Like after this, what would he say? What would he be like the next magnum opus for him?
I don't think they're gonna give him any airtime after what he said, dude. And like, kind of deserves no airtime after that.
Releases the hardest album ever.
Oh man, I don't know if I could listen to another Kanye. I could listen to an album, but it's gonna be different if he ever puts out music again.
I know, right?
You know,
I had
because you
to
know he's like a scummy guy.
I had to uninstall my Spotify, and I was going through like my history, and I see Jesus is King at the top, and I'm like, do I download like
Whoa, you quit
ah
Spotify?
no. I just like I forgot to do the last payment, so I lost like my premium. So I had to
Ooh,
like yeah, I just had to update my payment thingy
yeah,
majig. So now I'm back on it. I'm back on it. I have to be on it. The podcast
yeah.
lives on Jawtify.
Dude, forget the light bill. Forget the hydro bill. I'm not paying heat this month. I don't give a fuck if it's winter. Dude, if I don't have my access to my downloaded tracks and my banging playlist, what do I
Oh,
have to
it's
live
over.
for?
I need my daily mixes of lawn mowing music.
Yeah, my lawn mowing banger playlist. Absolutely. Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like the Kanye shit is weird. My only thing is like he did wear like a full mask hoodie thing, so you couldn't really see what he looked like. It could have just been any dude in there. Like they could have just put like a person who kind of sounds like Kanye in there doing a Kanye impersonation and just had him spew all kinds of shit. What if it was like a Kanye double agent or like a Yay AI or something like a
Yeah,
true NPC?
he just hires like 100 different Kanye lookalikes and goes for it.
He's been auditioning people instead of making albums for the last 2 years. He's tried to find someone with the perfect imitation of his voice so that he could just pay them an X amount of money to say whatever the fuck kind of crazy shit he wants on Alex's Jones podcast. And
That's
because
a
it's
good one.
Kanye, you can literally just wear a full fucking hoodie over your face and no one will
That's
question you.
that's a good one. I mean, side note, if anybody ever sees this in public, we'll probably rock the same thing just because we'll never be shown. But anyways, this is like the Paul McCartney and Avril Lavigne like conspiracy. Like they died a long time ago, but they're replaced by somebody else. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, like a body double. Dude, Yeagate. Hashtag it.
Yaygate, Yaygate, hashtag Yaygate. Let's go, people. Let's run it.
Exactly.
Oh no, it's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be wearing those kind of masks easy. Yeah, be like, yeah, we want Fioc and Pinch to finally show their faces. Nope, sorry,
It's
bastards.
it's just weird, man. Like I like watch parts of the interview and it's like, how do you even take this guy seriously? He's
I
literally just in a
you're
morph
right.
suit.
You're right though. It's funny, like with even like with Nick Fuentes, there, like Alex Jones just looked so awkward during the whole thing, and Nick
Yeah,
Fuentes is
dude.
like nodding away. He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like
like,
he was
that's so
like
funny.
egging him on. He gave him a pep talk outside. So just here's what we're gonna hit him with.
Alex Jones is a hero, man. After that.
Yeah, he looked normal. That's wild. Yeah. He was just probably after that went home, kind of looked himself in the mirror, had a long deep stare. He's like, what the fuck has my career come to? I
He's
finally
like,
found someone crazier than me.
he's like, dude, those Sandy Hook payments aren't that bad now.
Oh yeah, exactly. Jeez.
So update. Actually, give me an update on dig boxing. What's
Oh,
all's been good. All's been good. You've been safe.
just
Have
working
you
on
been
my
shanking
craft.
everybody? Yeah,
Working on my craft, you know. Didn't go tonight. I was supposed to. I'm
solid.
being a little lazy boy, but it's fine. Sometimes you gotta have a little lazy boy night. But yeah, no, it's been good, man. Just been working on my craft. You know, I'm probably like a yellow belt if this was karate. I keep increasing my belt color every week until I run out of colors. So in like a few weeks I'll be a black belt, I'm sure. So
No,
stay tuned for that.
those are all just racist belts. Now you just have to like name the color code. So it should be like hashtag F6OEYM
Yeah, honestly, you have to provide the hex codes for the color on
hex
the
codes.
belt.
There we go.
And also, we're going to be including every color on the belts moving forward so that we're less exclusionary. Because as a novice white belt, I see someone with a black belt who could whip my ass with one hand tied behind their back, and I feel like they don't deserve that, and I feel excluded from their black belt club. So we need to include all the colors on the belts moving forward so we can be more inclusionary.
Yeah, there's one guy who's just like, yeah, I'm on my 1,400 belt now, and it's been doing good. I'm 84. Okay.
Yeah, it took his whole life to get there. I think there's like one like legendary fighter who just like has a belt color that doesn't exist anywhere else. He has like the one like teal belt. The shittiest color too. He's like
This,
the only one in the world.
no way, bro. You have the cyan belt?
Yeah, exactly. The coveted cyan belt.
I
You have
think
to take 100 kicks to the nuts.
wait, no, but kickboxing isn't the one where they give you like all that kind of wisdom talk bullshit. No, no, that's not the one.
No,
That's I'm talking
kickboxing
like
is the one where you're in a wheelchair and the other person's in a wheelchair. Woo! All right. Wheelchair joke. Here we go.
let's go. We made it this low. Let's get
We
even
made
lower.
it. Episode 3.
It's just so funny how like they just like spew that kind of bullshit. They're like,
Yeah.
yeah, your life is actually 3,000 years, and if you don't paint my house the right color, you go down to the depths of hell, and you have to, you know, shit and come before reaching level 4.
Becoming a level 10 thug.
Yeah, yeah. Mafia
Yeah.
City. That's how mafia
Mafia
works.
City, boys. Yo, holla if you know. Mafia City.
Have you ever played that game?
No.
Yeah, me
I
neither.
don't even. I have no idea. I'm like, you provided the name. I'm like, I'm just gonna go with it, dude.
Actually, so speaking of games, we talked about this earlier today. To our listeners, if you guys play Hearthstone and if you guys play Battlegrounds, we'd love to hear from you. We're trying to build an army of Battlegrounds enjoyers. Got a lot of ideas in our heads, but yeah, if you guys play it, please let us know. On TikTok, on Spotify, whatever. We'd love to hear from you guys. Who you play as,
Yeah,
how bad you fail, because we've been hitting 8th place almost every time now.
yeah, we fucking suck. I'm trying to keep it short so that we don't lose all the female listeners. We fucking suck. We lose a lot. If you want to play with us, hit us up. We can add each other.
Yeah,
We might even fuck around and start exclusive content for nerd shit like that. But anyways, yeah. So if you're any virgins listening, hit us up. And now back to pretending we're cooler than we actually are.
yeah. Back to breaking news. North Korea.
Yes, that sounds like breaking news.
I gotta go. And I read this article actually that there was a public shooting of 2 teenagers done by the North Korean officials because both of them like were selling South Korean films illegally. And so yeah, just like in public, I think it was like said like it happened like at their airport or outside of their airport. They just did like a public ousting of these 2.
Whoa, like publicly? Like just
Publicly,
murked
like
them?
people saw it and like they stated like
Whoa.
they want to do that to show what could happen to you if you go against like our rule, our law or whatever. So yeah,
That's wild.
don't sell bootleg films. You know, you thought piracy is bad, just buddy.
Man, could you imagine if they weren't even like good movies?
Yeah, yeah. They got ousted for just shitty movies. Yeah, they were selling Paul Blart Mall Cop 2.
With a fucking North Korean, South Korean dub. And you literally get killed for fucking illegally shysting Paul Blart Mall Cop over the border on like CD-ROMs.
They do Atari disc yeah versions. Whatever. No, never mind. Shitty joke.
Hey, why did they just kill those 2 people? Oh, they had a couple CD-ROMs they were trying to bring in from the other side with some counterfeit on it.
Cheer, they got a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 from the cereal boxes. No, shoot him.
Boom, that's punishable by death. I mean, damn, dude. But like, do you get the electric chair if you like listen to music from like an artist from the other country? Like, look what goes on here, man.
Yeah. You listen to a BTS and they just no, bro.
Oh, BTS, big time shock because you're getting the chair if you listen to that shit. Jeez.
Big titties suck, man. Big titties suck.
Big titties
Well,
suck.
are they even still around anyways? Did they break up? I heard they're getting enlisted into the army now or something now.
I know nothing about this, dude. So you could have told me they all maybe like started a traveling circus act or something, and I would have believed you. But I will say, I see at least once a week on Twitter some K-pop person trending, and I don't even know what's what anymore, dude. That's where I feel like a true boomer when it comes to that kind of culture. It's always so like popular on the internet, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I don't know what this music is. I don't know where I am. I don't know where my wave is. Help. You know?
Hey, Jira Gunyip, just started a meth lab. Oh yeah, what about Juniop and Poopop? You know, they just go off. They just have, they just. I feel like Koreans just have the way they name their children is just by sounds. Clink clank. That's the name. That's.
G-Suck. They just tried to pronounce G-Shock.
Yeah. Oh, you see my new G-Suck? Oh, great name for my daughter.
Mad inspo.
Oh
Oh
man,
man, are we gonna have to bleep that out?
it's funny. It's fine. It's fine. Our audience currently is just U.S., Canada, and Australia. The
Yeah,
moment
that's
we get
right.
our first,
We are safe.
our the South Korean audience like just comes in and overthrows us all. They love the joke. Actually, they're like, "Yeah, G-Suck. That's actually my name."
That really resonated with our community.
That was deep, bro. That was deep. Thank you.
That was a fun genre-defining joke. Oppression humor.
Well, I guess that's Korea for you, man. One half is just a bunch of sad boys, and the other half just have funny names.
Yeah, that's pretty dope, dude. And they just got knocked in the World Cup, so that's, I mean, you know, that's a bad
Yeah,
bounce, but what can you do?
I watched the Portugal and oh wait, no, it was them. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. South Korea and
Oh no, it
Portugal,
was
right?
Brazil.
Oh, Brazil.
Brazil knocked out South Korea, yeah,
Oh,
I
oh,
think.
okay.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know what sport we're talking about.
Whatever it was yeah, I know, right? I just know
This is
Portugal,
hockey or what?
pork and cheese did well. They
Yeah.
killed whoever. But yeah, I mean, Jesus. Well, we don't have any United Kingdom listeners yet, so screw
No,
England,
that's
right?
exactly. We're allowed to say that. We will catch some heat for that down the road. But for now, why not?
For now,
Throw
you
it
guys
out there.
are yeah, right now,
You know,
yeah.
I
But
might place a little wager on England losing, getting knocked
okay,
out.
okay. Well, they're
I'm just
against
kidding.
they're
I'm
going
broke.
against. I'll get whoever wins against us, we give you rights to this podcast.
I'm just gonna pick a bet that has like a $300 payout for a $1 bet, so it's just never gonna happen.
Well, let's go. Wait, let's see who's still left in the World Cup. I'm gonna search it up right now, and then we're gonna see who was right. Wait.
The What's Wrong Wagey podcast does not in any way endorse gambling. If you have a gambling addiction, you're a loser.
Okay. Okay, who's still in the World Cup? So you got to choose one team. Okay.
All
So
right.
there's England, France, Argentina, Holland, Portugal, Morocco, Croatia, and Brazil.
Okay. We have to come up with the elimination factor. So what I'm gonna go with is you get eliminated the worse your teeth are as a nation. So England, sorry, you're getting eliminated
There we go.
first.
England's out.
So
Okay.
that's one off the top. Now, when it comes to having nice pearly whites that are nice and straight, I don't know who our next choice would be, but I really just wanted to go with something that would knock out England right away. Maybe the next decision factor can be like which country is the most likely to be a haven for money and people that want to evade taxes.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with let's go with Morocco.
I was gonna say the same thing. See, we're dialed in. We're dialed in.
England and Morocco. There we go.
Yeah, easy.
But yeah, no, and if you guys choose a team, put it in the Q&A in on Spotify or hit us up on TikTok. We'll write you guys down. And
Spotify is
yeah.
Q&A.
Yeah, dude, Spotify. So at Spotify, when you go on an episode, you get to like there's like a Q&A that like is automatically added and it says like, what'd you think of this podcast episode? How do you like this episode or whatever? And like people have been like adding in like their answers.
On ours?
Yeah, man.
Oh no way. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
wild.
Dude,
Can you
it's
only see
wild.
that if you're the one who uploaded it?
I don't think so. Like if you just go on Spotify right now and go to what's wrong Wagey.
So is Spotify an app that you got to download or what?
Okay, there, boomer.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it says,
gotta go
what do
full
you,
boomer.
there's a Q&A when you click on the episode. It says, what do you think about this episode? And we got two.
Oh,
Very, very informative. I think this is my number one crypto talk podcast from now on. Thank you.
who hit us with that, dude?
Oh, buddy, who knows?
Amazing.
No, dude, what's wrong? The Wagey Network is growing, okay, people? Like, you love us or hate us.
Thank you for showing your support. We need your support. We crave your support.
We eat it up. Yeah.
And I'm a hungry fucking boy.
I'm trying to think. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, to all of you guys listening, if you guys want to hear a sponsor on the podcast, if you guys have any ideas who we should attack, we've been trying, but if you guys have any ideas, please let us know. We'd love to help you guys out as much as you guys helping us out. So, yeah.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. All that kind of shit.
Did you hear that the Oxford word of the year turned out to be goblin mode?
Actually, yes, I did hear about this, but like I didn't really look into it. I just kind of shook my head. I felt like I was like 45 years old, and I was like, it's the fucking kids.
Yeah, I actually had to go online and be like, what is goblin mode? Because I've been hearing all my loser friends say it. I'm kidding, you guys.
Okay, what's the definition?
It's like just going goblin mode. Oh, actually, let me search it up. I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to.
No. You know what? If you're listening to this, you're hearing it first. Unless you're listening to this 2 years from now.
To be in goblin mode is to be unapologetically self-indulgent, lazy, slovenly, or greedy, like a goblin. Okay.
So I've been just permanently in goblin mode.
I've been born goblin mode. I've been born.
They just described being a god. Goblin mode is just being a dude in your 20s.
Why is that so? Oh my god. Yeah.
The definition for goblin mode: age 20 to 30, has a penis. That's goblin mode.
Dude, pretty much. I mean, like, for all our listeners, dude, when Pinch and I meet up IRL, like all we do is just play BG, we jape, we eat Subway, and then we just watch stupid YouTube vids. I mean, that's pretty much, yeah, that's goblin mode for you there.
Healthy. We go for Subway.
You want to go for Subway?
Oh no, I'm saying we are healthy boys. We go for Subway.
Every
time we meet.
Thanks, Jared Fogle.
Yeah, I mean Jared Fogle, not a great guy, but the subs, I mean, come on, they're pretty good.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man, for everything you've done.
There's a couple things I can look past for a good sandwich.
Oh man. Oh, what's your go-to sub then? When you go to Subway, what do you order?
I mean, normally I just get some, white person shit like the cold cut sub.
Yeah.
Like vanilla as fuck. But sometimes I go in there and I just like wanna, raise a little hell. So I just get like a meatball sub with like pickles on it. Because I like to see the reaction of the person's face when they're making the sub. Like, a true seasoned sandwich artist will not crack when you order some like crackhead combination of toppings. But like occasionally you hit them with a, meatball sub with pickles and they kind of raise an eyebrow, even just like the slightest kind of, what the fuck?
They give the Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow. They're like, boom.
Yeah, exactly. They hit you with the rock. They're like, whoa, you sure about that, big boy?
Meanwhile, while you're drinking your Zoa energy drink, no, that's a good selection. I like that, but I'm pretty vanilla too. I was gonna say the exact same thing, but I did transition to Italian BMT. But yeah, no pickles and meatballs. That's a solid one. The French connoisseur who's right behind you, and the French connoisseur who's just like right behind you in your lane. He's just like starts vomiting on the glass. Sacre bleu!
Yeah, you get the high score at Subway when you make the sandwich artist puke. You just get the most vile shit on yourself, and they just have to go full trigger.
Do you think?
And then you hit them with the ultimate combo, dude. Get cookies and get them to put the cookies in the sub.
Just with the sauces leaking out as you're trying to put the cookie in.
You get them to put the cookies in the sub and then hit barbecue sauce on top. Just a little drizzle of barbecue sauce on top. And then you ask them to reheat it after because you like it extra crispy.
Yeah, so
they're
that's
like ready to put it in the bag. They like wrapped it in the paper. You're like, what do you think you're doing? Unwrap that present. It's going back in the oven.
Oh, I'm not done yet. They toast and they pull it out. It's like just shitty, soggy. It's already soggy. Yeah. No, we're starting from the scratch. Yeah, I'll put lettuce on top. Just one tomato on the right-hand side. Toothpick through it. We're almost done. And just on Chipotle Southwest under the sandwich. Just go on and on.
I think I've landed on the most lethal combination you could pull at Subway is going in there, asking them for a sub, but asking for all the pieces for the sub separately. So like just a bag with like bread, lettuce, tomatoes, and all this nasty shit in it. And you just walk out like holding it like a goldfish in a bag full of water.
No, you go retard mode. Like they give you the bag. You're like, thank you. And you're like, thanks. You're like standing right in front of the cashier. You have the bag. You roll it up and you just start shaking it like just like, with all
Like
the
aggressively
sauces.
shaking it.
And then you just like squeeze it out and eat it. Get a
Like
straw
fucking
in there.
food in a tube.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Wow, that's wretched.
Oh, I love this. I love this. You can make the ultimate sandwich on this. We can talk about this for the next half hour. And like one more thing just to add into that. After you shake it up, you open up the bag and you go up to the soda machine and then you just jam it with like some Coke.
Oh, you
And it
you
just
were
starts
done with that
pouring.
description, dude. You're popping off. You're going goblin mode. You're like, let me
Yeah, I
throw some
think I went too
soda in there too.
I gotta find like some good ass like TikTok or something, like, you know, people just ordering like the most wretched order at Subway.
Yeah, I want my TikTok algorithm to just be like prank call videos or people trolling Subway employees
Have you
and
have you
nothing else.
have you done prank calls before in the past?
Oh man, when I was younger, all the time.
No way.
But I was such a loser, man. I would call, and then my friends would be there, and we'd all be taking turns, and I would just call. They'd be like, "Hello," and I'd be like, "Hey," and then hang up.
Oh yeah,
Because I was
of
too
course.
scared of the retaliation.
Oh man. I had this
But yeah, it's good times.
I had this joke, please nobody do this. I had this joke with my buddy. We would call 911.
Oh, whoa.
Dude, I was like
You
9
were
years old.
911 crank calling?
Dude, 911 prank calling. All we did was
That's
pretty
like
much
the number
exactly.
one. That's the golden rule right there. Don't call the cops. You broke the golden rule.
We would call 911 and it would start ringing and we would just hang up right away. Obviously, the cops showed up once.
Yeah, of course. I'm surprised they didn't show up every time. You're like swatting yourself. You're like, yo, I don't get a rush anymore from prank calling the cops. We need to swat ourselves.
I think
You
the
like
first
report
like
a bomb at your house.
it's a good thing I was like a kid at that time because like the first 3 years I was like, I have a police record. I have a police record on me now. Thank you. But like it never happened. We were fine and stuff. But like, yeah, nobody do this. Don't do this at home. Please don't. It's an idiotic thing. But good that you enjoy your prank calls. You know, good thing that you did.
Imagine being at your first like big boy job interview. You've got your suit on and like they're ready to hire you. It's like the third round of interviews, and the guy's like, "Oh, we actually did a police records check, and it looks like you prank called the police when you were 9 years old. Do you have any explanation for that?"
You pull out, you just go Chad mode. You're like, yeah, I have the transcript right here. It just says like, suck my cocks, 13 or 12, whatever.
Fuck the police.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the full transcript. Yeah, I was 9 years old when I said this, but I still kind of stand by it.
You have to use the star method in your interview too. Yeah, so the situation was this. My action, I made sure that I stood my ground, and the result was the police respect me more than ever, actually. I've been promoted, and I did an internship at the police department.
Yeah, you go from prank calling the cops to doing an internship for their like social media accounts. Man, having that job where you manage like any kind of corporate social media like Twitter account, that's probably like the easiest job in the world, and probably like the chillest job in the world, assuming you don't tweet dumb shit.
Oh yeah, for sure, Brian. There was,
You know?
you remember there was that one thing, I think it was Burger King or KFC, remember? And it said something like,
Yeah.
woman belong in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, dude, and like the meltdown ensued.
Yeah. And I
Oh
think
man,
what it
I'm
was
gonna give
is
a
like,
shout out, dude.
yeah,
I have to say, for good corporate Twitter that's actually hilarious, check out Radio Shack's Twitter account.
Oh,
They tweet some pretty fucking hilarious shit.
and they go hard on it, like they swear and shit, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's
so
an example of social media done right. You earn my business if you tweet like that.
Dude, social media is like a, oh man, if you write something that like is just like, I don't know, lackluster, and people get enough attention about it, they would just shit on you, and your career is over, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's a super like slippery slope.
Yeah.
But whatever. I have nothing to lose. Just my wagey job.
Dude, my wagey and my Funko Pops and my popsicles.
What is a
Pops.
Funko Pop? What is that?
You
I keep
know it,
seeing
right?
them. They're
Or
the
no?
fucking action figures, but what do they actually do?
Dude, they're just they're nothing. They're just they're not even action figures. They're just figurines, right? And they just look so soy. I mean, maybe they look funny and stuff, but like they what
Are they just collector's items, basically?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So they're like shittier Pokemon cards?
Pretty much. Yeah, actually, yeah. It's huge on like eBay on the marketplace. Like you can sell them for like a lot, but it's just so funny because like the whole meme around it is that like these soy jacks, these soy boys just like collect as many as possible and like they spend thousands on them and it's ridiculous. But yeah, no, I just wanted to mention because like yeah, I saw like on my Google News the For You page. I don't know how it's recommended to me, but they were talking about like a new Marvel Funko Pop and I'm like, you know what? I gotta go off. I just gotta go off on this podcast about it.
Yeah, you got to tell the people how you really feel about the Funko Pops.
I know, right? No,
It's
it's
really
yeah,
getting on your nerve.
right. It's been it's been wild. But then again, like you said, like it's like Pokemon cards. It's just like Pokemon cards are different because like I don't know, it's a card. It's like
Because they're
more
actually cool.
it's a more classy thing, right? But these
Yeah,
Funko
it's the
Pops, like what do you
gentleman's collector's item.
do you fit them up your asshole? Like what do you do?
Sometimes.
It depends which one, you know.
It depends on the rarity.
If you get the
I'm a
fantastic
collector.
you get the Fantastic Four the thing, I think you can shove that up your ass, you know?
Dude, if I have a Groot Funko Pop, it's going up my ass.
The
That's
Thanos.
rare.
If you get in the Thanos Infinity Gauntlet, that can probably go up there, you know?
Do you know the resale value I could get on this thing? I'll just wipe a little shit off of it. That's good as kill. $5,000.
This is natural. This is natural.
Imagine like being on LinkedIn just in 2022, scrolling around, looking at random people's profiles, and you see someone whose profile's Funko Pop Salesman. Like full-time job, no benefits, Funko Pop salesman.
But they actually like end up making bank. They like make as much as like doctors and lawyers and stuff.
Oh yeah, clearing six figures for sure.
My
If
revenue
you're
is
doing it right, if you're a real, master of the trade, Funko Pop, you know the market, you've cornered the market, you have some exotics, you're going to be a six-figure net worth individual.
see this is why we gotta go to like Comic-Con or something just to like experience it, just to
Oh yeah, just
absorb
to
it all,
take
you
it in,
know?
to take it in. I'm gonna make sure I find like a really rare Funko Pop so that I can make some money. Maybe I'll get it and like take it to the Vatican, get it baptized, so it gets like extra resale value.
You see this? You see this the Pope Vatican Funko Pop? Oh,
Blessed by the Pope, washed in holy water. You get an extra 50 grand on that resale price.
kissed by the highest priest.
Yeah,
Kissed by the
exactly.
highest priest. Yeah, he actually got like photo like evidence of it, just like the Pope, just like
Exactly. It's like a kid getting a picture of like Santa at the mall.
yeah, he always thought it was like the Funko Pop's actually like the baby.
Yeah, exactly. Just pretend it's a real child. He's like the Pope like doesn't want to get close to it because it's not a real little boy.
He's like, it's kind of smells like shit too. Still has the shit stains on
There's nothing for me to touch.
it. This is unholy. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm my own. Give me a pastrami sandwich.
Oh, go to Little Italy for that, man. Go to Little Italy.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll naturally migrate there as I get older and more disgruntled. It'll happen.
Yeah, eventually, eventually. By the way, the last few days in New York was awesome.
Hey, I didn't even mention or talk about it. You're back in the unnamed country that we're from.
Yeah, from PYC, they booted me out. It was good though. It was cool. The last few days were nice. I went back to the Seinfeld diner, which was I had to pay
Right.
homage to the
You should
greats.
hear it.
Yeah. He was there, and Kramer just standing there and yelling, that word.
Oh,
We don't
okay,
condone
nice.
it. We don't condone it.
We certainly don't condone that.
Or
Certainly
condemn.
not.
No, we don't condone, but we
No,
condemn.
we condemn it. Yeah, we both
Yeah,
failed
yeah.
English.
Yeah, dude, you know what? Those two words are too alike. I get pissed off. What if you say the wrong one?
Well, exactly. I say both so that I sound smart and like an idiot at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. We don't condemn, but we condemn, but also condone, but we don't condone. Get that right, people. Get that right, people.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get your C's crossed out.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Last day, actually, the day of my flight, I was like, okay, I gotta do one more thing because I wanted to do it. I went to the 9/11 museum.
Oh yeah? All right.
And not even a joke. It was actually a really nice museum. It was really heartbreaking, heartwarming. I pay huge respects to the boys over there, you know?
Oh yeah, you had to pay respect to the boys.
Yeah, the real boys in blue and the boys in red, firefighters, not communists.
Not communist. This is not a pro-communism podcast.
Yeah,
Let's get that clear.
speaking of pro-communism, I just do want to mention that like the former president of China passed away last week.
Oh, did not hear
And
about that.
yeah. Jiang Zemin, the guy from like what was it, late 90s, early 2000s, whatever. And he passed away at 96. But funny thing is, I was like, going like through Twitter and seeing what's up and stuff. And apparently because of his mourning, the Burger Kings in China, you know how they have like those virtual menu boards, just like when you go to McDonald's, you can order from like the whole big ass tablet thing
The
podium.
ones that never work properly.
Yeah, exactly. Once it's like you want to log in for extra bonus points, but you still have to pay $3 for a junior chicken. Yeah, sure, no problem.
Blasphemy.
They had those menu boards, but all the menu boards in Burger King in China were all grayscaled, apparently to mourn the loss or grieve. I think Burger King's doing the hardest out of like any other organization out there. Grayscaling their menu. That's shit, man.
That's the equivalent of Burger King lowering the flag to half-mast. That's serious, man. That's a King's tribute.
It goes hard at King's tribute. Legend.
Damn. I mean, honestly, not everybody shows respect after it's all said and done. But you don't need respect from everybody. It's respect from the ones that truly matter, like Burger King.
Like Burger King. Thank you, Burger King, for
Thank you,
doing the
Burger
right
King. We
thing.
want you to be a sponsor because I want free Whoppers. Thank you. Please join our podcast.
Burger King, proud sponsor of the CCP.
What? Who said that? Might have to cut that part out. They'll come after us.
We'll just bleep the whole last minute out, or 2 minutes out.
The
No big deal.
CCP. No, it's not the CCP you're thinking of. Relax, everybody.
No, CCP. No, you don't think what it stands for. We're talking about Crunchy Crispy Pebbles, Crunchy Crispy Pringles.
Yeah, it's our cereal brand that we want to start.
Yeah. Oh, a cereal brand from us. What would it taste like?
Oh, disappointment. We would find a way to make cereal taste like disappointment.
It would just automatically make your face look sad. Just put a good frown on your face. It's like all brand but shittier too. It's the breakfast for wages. When you're waking up at 4 a.m. to drive to your got a long 3-hour commute to your cubicle. Don't worry, Wagey, the crispy crunchy pebbles is the right brand for you.
Yeah, don't worry, wages, TCP.
Please use water. We don't use milk.
Yeah, exactly. You use water. The cereal that's designed to be had with water. That's our claim to fame, dude. We're gonna invent cereal that can be had with water. We're not gonna claim it tastes good or it'll taste like shit on purpose, but we can still claim that it's cereal that goes with water.
Yeah, all our advertising is just like the slogan is just trust us. It's bad, but people will buy it anyways. And we're like, well, you know what? You know, we told you, but
we didn't. Yeah, the box will literally say tastes like shit. We warned you. And people will still buy it, man.
If you still buy
Corner
it,
the
that's
market.
fine.
It's all about marketing.
We'll take on Nestle and its goons of Nesquik and the Brown Bunny filled with
all those mascots are crazy, but we'll design a mascot that can beat any other mascot in the fight. So that we at least have something we can claim.
I think we can take on most of them. Count Chocula is kind of outdated in a bunch of them, but I think there's one that I do feel is pretty Sigma, and I think it's Captain Crunch. I think Captain Crunch mascot he goes hard. He's pretty OP.
Dude, Captain Crunch, great cereal. Looks like a crazy dude. Definitely has some controversial takes.
Yeah, you think so? You think he's had like a dark
I'm pretty
history?
sure he's Civil War era, dude. You might have a couple controversial takes in there, dude. You might see some fine print on the back of the cinnamon or Captain Crunch cereal box that says like some anti slave shit, some pro-slavery messaging on it.
Yeah, it turns out the costume he's wearing on the cereal boxes resembles the ones of the South, the Army of the South.
Yeah. In the South, they sell Captain Crunch with like Confederate flags on his uniform.
He's got a whole red suit instead of a blue suit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, exactly. He's got his blood versus Crips going on.
The spoon that Captain Crunch holds in the cereal box was actually the primary weapon for the Confederates.
Yeah, it's a real historically accurate breakfast cereal that families can get behind. That's their claim.
what
It's like no other cereals are historically accurate.
that's
We
why
have a
that's why
Confederate soldier on our box.
that's why the age demographics, the target age is just like 54 and up.
Yeah, it's a children's cereal that's marketed towards like people in their 50s and 60s.
Say what do you want about Captain Crunch? This cereal sure is great. It's great for my
It makes my
cholesterol.
mouth bleed and I can't stop eating it, but it's you can't really besmirch the guy on the box. He makes
He's
a
got-
couple good points.
He's got quite some charisma. Let me tell you that right now.
He knows how to make an argument, and the cereal's goddamn good. So I'm going to keep buying it.
Buddy, if I have to vote for Captain Crunch for senator for Alabama, so be it. You know.
He probably could run, and he would win.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got the sway.
He could just walk, and he can run and win. You know.
Exactly. He may not even have legs, dude. So he might have like peg legs.
That's fair. I gotta find that online. Actually,
He might be on his Blade Runner shit.
I'm gonna search up right now a Captain Crunch mascot and see how he looks like. What's his name? Oh, he's got a name. He's got a name.
Oh, he's got a name.
Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch.
Whoa, he sounds kind of Latinx.
Oh, dude, he's a.
I thought he was gonna be like a white guy, like Eugene Brothersford or something.
Well, you know what? He's short because he actually has legs, but he's short. But considering that like
he's a squeak.
considering that Peruvians are pretty short in size, yeah, I guess he is Latinx. You know.
Wow. Okay, so we were racially insensitive there, and we really we failed to recognize the impact of race in our previous statements. So we'll have to walk back everything we said.
Yeah, we totally apologize. Oh, I wish
We'll have
there
to
was
issue a thorough apology, both verbally and on all of our social media channels. We are not bigoted on this podcast.
Damn it! I wish they had more information on this guy on the wiki, but there is nothing. Like no background, no early life. You know,
Who
wish it was
has
an early
anything
life.
on this guy? He's a mystery. He's like the Dos Equis beer guy.
That
You know,
guy.
like the fucking guy, the man, with like a stogie in his mouth at all times.
Laseki's man, right?
Yeah, look
Most
him up.
interesting man in the world. There we
He's
go.
the most
Yeah,
interesting man in the world, dude. That's who I want to be. That's all I ever strive for.
The most interesting man in the
somehow-
world was an advertising campaign for Dos Equis beer featuring actor Jonathan Goldsmith.
Whoa, look at that. We got the Uno reverse card again. You'd expect the most interesting man in the world to have the same name as the fucking Captain Crunch guy. And it turns out he's got the most like white Jewish accountant name that you could possibly have.
So then who would win in a fight, right? Yeah, most interesting man in the world or Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch?
Oh man, I'm gonna go with Horatio on this one too. Imagine, man, they're like filming the commercial and they're just like, wow, this guy's so cool. Wow, amazing. Can like talk to him after? Yeah, hey, my name's Jonathan. How's it going?
Oh, yeesh, yikes, bazinga, you know? That's not
He
even
goes from
interesting
like
at all.
most interesting to least interesting guy after they hear his name.
So outside of your character, what do you do from your daily life? Do you skydive? Do you bungee jump? Do you fight alligators? Yeah, she has like I do a lot of knitting and clay making. Oh,
He's like the most
Woof.
meek sounding guy.
They actually have a dub of him. They actually have a voice actor for him.
Yeah,
but
the
he's like-
voice actor.
yeah, we found raw footage of you when you were filming the Dos Equis campaigns, and this has been interesting. We heard you actually speak. Yeah, I drink Dos Equis lager and stay classy, friends. It's like, whoa, Jesus Christ, man! They got to get a black guy actually for the voice acting, but
They just get some like heavy voiced guy to like drop the vocals in and they layer it over the most like interesting man in the world looking guy with like the squeakiest voice.
this won't cut it. We're just gonna have to go better than that, ladies. Yeah, no.
Ladies.
See, you're right though. That makes sense. And like Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch is the man.
Yeah, and we really we got exposed for being a little racially insensitive. So I apologize for that.
Yeah, we apologize to
I'm
all.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'll become a better man. I'm sorry.
When we do a video podcast, we'll just stay on our knees the whole time to fully apologize for this to all Latinx, Black, and Jews.
Yep, I will pray facing east. We will both pray facing east, and we will be forgiven because the God we believe in. When we won't impose our religion on you, but the God that we believe in happens to be forgiving.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I met him twice last week.
Oh, and you just assumed their gender. Amazing. Apologize. Go ahead.
We should. I'm forever sorry for my behavior in these past few minutes. I will not do this again, and I will fully donate 40 million to the Black Collegiate of Defining Arts in Newark, New Jersey. That's my apology. Thank you. Yes. How do you think we could do like one whole episode, just being like fully super left? You know what I mean? Like just being like
Yeah, we can
very
do it.
liberal. You think we can
For
do
the
it?
lulls.
Yeah,
I want to make
pretty
1
fun.
hour episode just once of us just apologizing. I think that would be very meta, dude.
I think that would clear up any like issue with those people.
Okay, everybody, from the top. Episode 1, I'm sorry about that time when I mentioned the Jews control the weather. Episode 2, minute 3, second 25. I'm sorry about that joke I made about how all Jewish people are accountants.
We we have to do that every 10 episodes just to like kind of
exactly.
refresh, just be like, we're even now.
We have to clear our karmic debt. And then we're good.
Oh, I had going into the wagey world of of our lives.
Wagey talk.
We're doing this like year-end meeting. Just like for all of us to meet up and stuff. It's like an in-office day. And
company in-office meeting. Maybe some drinks going around. Maybe a couple finger foods. What's going on?
Well, funny enough, they messaged us the most important question. What are you going to be eating? And they gave us a selection of 8 different things. The issue is it's all just salads, which I'm fine with.
You're kidding.
It's just vegan
they
salad.
Hit you with 8 salads?
Eight different vegan salads.
Are there even 8 salads?
For vegans? Like I don't even know. So like I'm going through
all
like
salads vegan? My head hurts.
I'm going through them, right? And it's just like, oh yeah, kale salad with cashews. Okay, no. Romaine salad with peanuts. Okay, yeah, cool. And they're just going off. They all look the same, but they give off.
They use the same image for every picture.
Yeah, they gave you like these kind of like hip ass names. So I had to respond. I'm like, yeah, hey, great choices of salads. You know what? I'm gonna order the Sparta salad. It's called the Sparta salad. I don't even know what's in it now. I just blanked out.
You think you're a warrior, bro?
Yeah, I'm a vegan warrior. My blood's boiling. My muscles are ripped from all that vegan food.
I'm so juiced to eat this Sparta salad and sit at my desk for 8 hours. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's 8 hours. It goes from like 12 till 8, which is unbelievable.
Oh man, wow!
On a Friday, on a Friday.
Overtime to party?
Yeah.
You're gonna get paid overtime to party?
Eat our vegan salads and then bottle service at the club.
Puke the salad up. That's probably why. They won't have to pay for the club to get cleaned up after.
Yeah, we're just
maybe there's like a Konami code that you can enter on the menu selection that will like make a hamburger appear at the bottom as an item you can have for dinner. It's just all salads, but if you know like the secret combination of clicks and buttons, you can like unlock the hamburger option.
Yeah, there's like 20 employees, 19 salads, 1 beer and burger. Fuck, what are you doing? Fuck.
Hey, you're fired. Yeah, that's an instant ticket for being fired.
So much for being a social media manager.
Wait, you're not a vegan? Fired.
We live in an open world, no judgment at all. But if you're not vegan and you're not Bebop or Latinx, then I'm sorry, man.
There's no room for you at this company.
Yeah, I feel that's the thing with like companies like that. Like if you're not that, right? If you're the plain vanilla white, yeah, we're going like plain deep.
We're going deep now. Deep
vanilla
waters.
White. I was not a military veteran. I'm just European descent, whatever, right? Like, do people hate you in the space? Are they when they look at you, do you think they go like, this guy's speaking? You know, why can't we speak? This guy's talking.
Probably, dude. They probably take one look at him and they're like, "This is who we got to listen to today."
And meanwhile, it's like the most genius idea ever. Like it will save the company millions, and they're like, get a load of this guy. He wants
This
to
guy's
save
full of
us money.
shit.
Kill him! Kill him!
We should burn him alive.
Oh man. I don't know. I mean, if any of our listeners have been in that situation, we'd love to know. But I feel like most of our listeners are still in school, so stay in school, guys. Do good. You know.
Yes, and to our 3% female listeners, thank you. We're trying to grow that segment. Our analytics department has told us that we are predominantly listened to by males, and we don't want to be sexist.
No,
Okay, this is a equal gender podcast.
We want to do our best. You know, we love you guys too. We love everyone, right? And
We might
if you
even
love
bring on
us,
some guests that are male and female down the road. You know,
which yeah, we want to start doing that too. We're going to definitely be bringing in like some extra pair of ears for sure.
a couple heavyweights. You know,
Heavyweights, yeah. President Obama,
some famous, some less known.
yeah.
Either way, good times ahead.
Fabio, sure, Fabio's around that. He can like make some room for us. Come on,
Absolutely.
Ben Stiller.
Maybe make some guest appearances on other podcasts. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun actually. Let's try and get out there. That'd be funny.
Yeah, if you have a podcast that has like 10 or more listeners like ours, hit us up.
Please. That'd be funny. No, that'd be funny. We just go on separate ones and we just like oh well, us as guests, like do you think like we'd be like respectful or we'd just be like twerking in the background and just
I
screaming?
would
into the
start
mic?
off respectful, but then like
Mm.
slowly degenerate as the podcast goes on.
That's a good
Based
one.
off
Yeah,
the vibes. Yeah, that's kind of the plan.
They're like, gentlemen, let's have a beer. And they're like, all right, yeah, that's fine
Yeah,
with us. That's
I'll
fine
start
with
off pretty academic about it, you know, talking about the research, talking about the papers, and then by the end I'll be tinfoil hat.
us. Half an hour in, just go full Kanye. Yay.
Yeah, I'll be talking about 5G at the end of the podcast, but meanwhile at the beginning we'll be talking about the interest rates.
Yeah, by the end of it, you just hear in the background as like the music fades away into the outro. They're like, get out of here.
Yeah, the podcast actually just goes on, and they don't know how to make me stop talking. So they eventually just have to kick me out of the studio.
Let's try and get on Bloomberg Radio. Let's try and do that. Let's try and get on
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Provide our quality commentary.
Yeah.
Time check.
Oh shit. Time check. So I started recording this. I mean, I started timing this, I think like 5 minutes in. We're at 44 minutes right now.
Not bad, not bad.
But you know, to any listener who's listening to us and like realizes we're like 2 minutes off from our planned time, then I know you'll yell at us. Please respect us. We're still learning the ropes, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
If you made it this far and 3 episodes in, you're a special person. We love you. We think
I
you should
love
tell
you.
your friends.
I love you. I love you.
See, did you hear that?
I love
Yuck
you.
said it himself. Yuck will give you a big old kiss if he sees you on the street and he knows that you're a listener.
If you subscribe and you tell me that, I will make out with you.
We might even just DM you a video of us giving you a big old smooch.
I like that.
If you're
Yeah,
a real
yeah,
special listener.
Meanwhile, our faces are just like faded out. We
Yeah,
go,
our
like,
faces will be blurred out.
blurred out. Yeah, yeah.
It's just
our
a big
lips. It's
blurred
just our
out
lips.
face. Yeah, yeah. It's just fucking lips on the camera.
My man, tell me about the car rental scam. What was going on there that you
Oh
mentioned?
yeah. I'd mentioned that as something we could talk about because I lost it a little bit when I read this the other day. There was
Okay,
like a
let me
car
hear it.
rental company. I think it's called Hertz or whatever, and
Mm.
and they had to pay out $168 million because apparently they falsely accused their own customers of stealing cars.
What do you mean? Like, so they don't bring it back to like the shop?
Yeah, so like claiming that they just like never returned it, like or also damage, I guess, as well. Like
Oh.
claiming that people were damaging cars as well. So that kind of shit. It's pretty funny, dude. Like, how do you mess up that bad?
No, absolutely. I mean, 168 million. I would understand like 2 million, but like 168.
That's a lot of money.
How do you falsely accuse? Well, I mean, I guess if you got like some like stupid ass people behind the counter and they're just like, that scratch wasn't there. That scratch wasn't there.
And also, people are just lazy and won't dispute things. Like, maybe 10% of people actually will, but the other 90% will be like, oh, really? It's going to be $500 on top of what I already paid? Because somebody spilled coffee on one of the seats.
There,
You know,
yeah.
nothing actually happened to the car.
What do you mean there was like a shit stain left there? But all right, fine. I'll
A
pay the
dead
$200.
body found in the trunk. All right, fine, $1,000. Yeah, they're just holding people up. They're like, hey, we found a body. They're like working with the mafia, like killing people, putting them in the trunks of the rental cars, and then blaming it on the people that rented the car.
Meanwhile, it's not even mafia. It's like the Funko Pop collectors because they never like gave them the actual Funko Pop, so they killed the person. Now they just stuff it in Hertz cars. It's all
Oh
for
man,
full circle.
what a
Like
conspiracy!
the Funko Pop
It's a
conspiracy.
fucking farce, man. Damn, that's wild. Yeah, that's how they make their money. Yeah, I don't know, man. They're like you return the car and you get like a notification a day later. You return the car missing a tire. There's like a picture of the car that you rented and it's missing its front tire. You're like, what the fuck? How does this even happen? I
You
can't
know,
dispute this. It's missing the tire.
I guess that makes sense, right? I mean, like, yeah. What do you do? How do you have evidence that like you didn't steal the tire, right?
I think you just take the L.
Like from the time of you drop parking the car and you walking into the counter, paying, giving back the car keys and stuff, you come back outside, the tire's just gone. What neighborhood do you live in? What neighborhood do you live
The
in?
car rental shop just has guys that they hire to wait around the corner. When the person drops off the car, they just run out with baseball bats and they fuck the car up. You come back outside and they're like, whoa, 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 big fella. Look what you did to our car.
All right,
You
all
didn't
right,
pay $15 for the insurance coverage.
all right. Green Honda Civic is in the parking lot. Let her rip, boys, and just.
It's like a professional pit crew. Like 10 guys come out and take all the tires off the car in 5 seconds. Just run back around the other side of the building.
Where are the tires, sir? I
Sir, you
swear
thought
it's
you
just
could
there.
return a car without tires? Do you think we're stupid? Oh man, yeah, to get some tires back on this, it's gonna be like $1,000. You have no way to like dispute it. You're just like, oh, I guess I have to pay 1,000. Guess my kids aren't eating dinner this week.
Whoop-de-doo. Kids aren't eating dinner this week. What is this, an Uber driver? Come on.
Oof,
Oof. Gouget.
oof, Maron, that one hurt. Yeah, I
Uh,
don't know. I don't really have much to say on that. I just thought it was fucking ridiculous and also hilarious.
no, that's funny. Yeah, if you're a Hertz driver, guys, I'm so sorry, but hey, if you're entitled to the money, try and get as much out of it, please.
Oh, absolutely. Get your bag. Get your bread, son.
I had this article. I don't know. I had to read it again, but like it was about this soy jack father who's like disappointed in Spotify Wrapped because his like kids constantly call it out on Alexa to play whatever song they want. So when he got like his like Spotify Wrapped, a bunch of the stuff was just like a bunch of like Teletubbies theme songs and blue 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 blop, and I'm like, cool.
Oh, so like the kids were using the guy's Spotify profile,
Yeah, exactly,
and then he
exactly.
got his end of the year wrapped, and it's just all like children's television show music.
Yeah, apparently it was like some Yoda song, like in first place, and he's just like, you know what? It's actually
You
not
know
bad.
what,
And I'm
man?
like, okay, cool.
That would be depressing.
Yeah, right.
Imagine you're spotting. Oh man, you're like, what happened to my classic? I just want to listen to some Lil Uzi Vert,
Oh man,
and now I
I
have
guess that's it.
fucking Peppa Pig theme song.
Let me hear that new ASAP Rocky. Let's hear it. Oh, I got, yeah, I got Peppa Pig. I got Bee Boo Blop Blop, and the Funko Twins.
Your Spotify music vibe is registered sex offender. Are you a child? Question mark.
You're 35 years old, and oof, yeah, you've got quite some bangers. You listen to you
Your top
listen
genre was children's music.
and you listen to 36,000 minutes. That's a world record. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, you're in the top 1% of Teletubbies theme song listeners.
If you're a dad out there listening or a mom out there listening, you want to listen to your wine music while watching your Netflix, please get your own profile as soon as possible. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you're in for a rude awakening.
So man, you're coming back home, undisclosed location, but you're coming back home. How does it feel coming back home? You gonna feel good about it?
Returning to the home base. Yeah, it's gonna be it'll be nice just to like see a few people, say what up, but not really planning on doing anything too crazy.
It's
Just good
pretty
to feel
cool.
back where you know what's up everywhere all the time.
Yeah, Ryan. It's nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Maybe we'll
Not
link up. Maybe we'll have an IRL hangout. We'll wear
yeah.
masks, obviously. If you don't have a mask, I can't hang out with you, but
So yeah, it's not even for like the public to find out who we are, but like even for ourselves, I never want to see your face IRL. So
No, I'm gonna wear a full Kanye morph suit and then put a mask over top of it.
yeah, I'll wear the what was it called? What was it? The Bape hoodies.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, our celebrity status is so high up there that we can't even leave the house. So
Yeah, exactly. Our social credit score goes up or down. I don't know which way matters, but
doesn't matter anymore. Who cares? But actually, it's funny. Just a quick mention about that. Actually, the crunchy crispy pebbles party. Those guys, the legit
yeah,
dudes.
you can figure out the initials.
Yeah. The people who've been protesting during that whole thing, what, a week ago and stuff, they all know who you are and stuff. So a lot of them have been getting messages saying like your social credit score will like drop down if you attend like this location for a protest. And it sounds like my life, sounds like my life. I can't leave my bedroom. I'm grounded for life, it's good life.
Oh yeah, lifetime sentence, dude. We've all just been grounded for the last couple of years, so trying to get my privileges back, Maybe go to the store, buy a few chocolate bars. Don't tell my parents about it.
I wish COVID lasted forever so I can stay at home and watch Netflix and play BG. Actually, wait, we do that already anyways.
Oh wait, that's already my life.
Yeah. But
I may
anyways.
even fuck around and get a McDonald's tonight, dude.
Oh, dude,
Feeling like
do
a little
that.
Yeah.
Dude, don't go for Subway. Don't go for Subway tonight. That's a
No,
a plan for another time.
No, that's a healthy man's meal. Not feeling it.
Well, I mean, you got anything else to say?
I think we've tortured our listeners enough today.
I think so. I think they're pretty. Yeah, they're tortured.
I think,
Anyways, they listen to the first second and they're like, all right, let's get the fuck out
it's
of here.
probably the best episode 3 of a brand new podcast that's ever been created. So I feel like we're heating up. The show is just getting started, but
We're revving up, boys. Get ready for that. For the whole.
we're still revving
adventure.
up. This is the revving up phase.
Hell yeah.
I'd say we're
Anyways.
going about 20 miles per hour right now, but we haven't even hit the highway yet.
Yeah, I expect like by the end of like this season, which I don't even know what the hell like a season would be anyways, but I expect it to be like Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon level. Like we have a whole audience listening in. We're doing like
Absolutely.
stand-up monologues, 3 guests in 1 episode,
Absolutely. Yeah, back to back to back guests, 4-hour long podcast. All you need to do is share with your friends so we can get to that point. So
Exactly.
help us help you.
Exactly.
How about that?
Please do support the channel, guys. I know you love it or hate it, but if you don't or do, please
We
support
actually
us.
strive to have a healthy community of haters so long as they regularly listen.
Yeah, exactly.
Hate on us all you want, but comment and like and subscribe.
Please comment, like, subscribe on YouTube Shorts, on TikTok. It's under Wagey Network on TikTok. It's What's Wrong Wagey on YouTube. Apple Music, Spotify. We're going to get on all those networks. We're going to be buying out NBC, ABC just to be on primetime television. Get ready, people. Get ready.
We're pawn all the platforms, blood clot. All right, well, we better stop the show before I start doing more impersonations.
Yeah, that's the next thing we're going to practice. Anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to another episode of What's Wrong Wagey.
Signing off, Patriots.
I'm also going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday, too, okay? We lost some people this week, and we need to sort of play catch-up. Thanks.